Good morrow, everybody.
All right, good morrow, everybody. My name is Robin, also known as Sunny Side Up Gal, and you and she is my Sunny Side Up pal. Good morrow, everyone. Welcome, please, our special guest, Honey Bison, Melina. Hi, welcome. I'm sure everybody knows who you are because we have basically the same following. Everybody
All the cool
probably,
people.
yeah, all the cool people, basically. But if
Everyone who
nobody,
likes big fat meanies.
if anybody doesn't know
Where's
who you
Angelica?
are, right? If anybody who doesn't know, or if anybody doesn't know who you are, just like if you can just introduce yourself a little bit.
Yes, my name is Melina, aka Honey Bison, aka formerly fat, currently fed up, and very annoying. I'm just kidding. I
No,
actually
not at
hate
all.
saying that. I hate saying that in every video now, but it's what I've been doing. So I'm like, whatever. Yeah, I am also an anti-fat acceptance creator. I have a YouTube channel. I started it a year and 3 months ago. And yeah, I have built a great community of other anti-fat acceptance
Activists.
people, activists, anti-fat acceptance activists. And yeah, it's great. I originally started my channel because I don't really like arguing with people in their comment sections. I just think it's not very productive. So I started saving them and just talking shit online. I started talking shit online.
We love it.
And thanks. I actually came across fat acceptance somewhat recently-ish. It was like maybe 6-ish months before I started my channel. And I was like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, what is this? Like, actually, I'm like, this is delusional. This is crazy. I spent a couple years being class 1 obese, I guess. I ate myself into class 1 obesity in like 2017, 2018, and then spent a couple years big. And 2020, I finally was sick and tired of being sick and tired. I tell a story all the time. The year before, I had bought like a fat girl swimsuit, and I tried it on the following summer, and I outgrew it.
Damn.
Oh,
So
I'm sorry.
I outgrew my fat girl swimsuit, and I was like, yeah, something has to change. So May 22nd, 2020 was that day. I decided to take my health back into my own hands. I realized that what I did to myself was my problem. I took personal responsibility. I took extreme ownership. I taught myself how to be disciplined, and I just did not give myself any other option other than to get healthy again. So it took me about a year to lose the weight, which it was kind of long, but slow and steady wins the race. It's really not a rush or a race or anything like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, so 2020 and then 2021, the gyms opened back up. And yeah, I started lifting consistently, and I've been doing that ever since. So now I'm just here to call out all of the bullshit with fat acceptance, here to motivate people to eat healthier, eat mostly whole foods, 80-20, 90-10, and to exercise, to strength train, especially for women, because our bone density, it gets lower and lower after the age of 30. So yeah. And I'm here. What do I say? I won't hold your hand, but I will walk beside you on your journey.
I love that.
I'm your tough love bestie.
Yeah, we love
I'll
that.
tell you to suck it up, to grow up, but that you can do it, and you should do it because you deserve to be happy and healthy. And you can't be happy and healthy when you're obese.
Love it. I think that like tough love. I think that like being a truthful friend or being an honest, tough love type of person actually is like the actual nice thing. Yeah. That's the more kind route.
I agree 100%. And like, I realized that tough love is not for everyone. I get that 100%. If someone comes across my channel and they do need more of like, yes, queen, yes, girl, like, it's okay. I'm so sorry. That's not me.
Yeah.
There are plenty of other nice and soft creators. It's just not who I am.
Yeah.
It's not. I'm so sorry. I just, oh, hi, poopers.
My baby girl's here. Oh. Sorry. I'm trying to get
No, you're good. She's so sweet.
Here, girl. You want that? Look at it. Good job. All right. My baby girl. She was sleeping all day, but now she's like, I've been sleeping for 4 hours that we've been chilling.
Yeah. Yeah, if you guys are not aware, we just recorded a 2-hour video for my channel.
Yeah.
Plus, we were yapping for about an hour before that. So
Yeah. And then we were setting up this whole mess over here.
yeah, we are well acquainted now. Robin is my friend. Don't ever talk shit about her in my comment section or me in
Wow.
hers.
I made it, you guys.
You're stupid. Dude, the funniest shit ever was the Powerpuff Girl. You'll have to take a screenshot and post it when you edit.
Yeah.
That was the funniest shit. I was like, oh, this girl's fucking funny. I was like, we're gonna get along well.
All the girl, or Hugh, La, and Angelica were like the Powerpuff Girls, and I was feeling a little left out, even though I'd never even talked to you. But I was like, everybody's a Powerpuff Girl, so this is me. And it was like Bunny, their like messed up little sister who's like a giant, and she's purple. So purple fits.
Yeah. Dude, that was so funny.
Yeah.
That was good.
I try to be, I'm just being myself, which happens to come off as silly.
That's all you can do.
That's all you got.
You can't not be yourself.
Yeah, when I was sending an email, so I reached out to Melina. First of all, I was like, I'm shy. Like I don't come off like that, but I am, and I felt weird, like even ever like trying to like chat with you. I was like nervous.
Why? I'm such a normal person.
I know you are. You really are. I don't know. I think because I first of all, I didn't even know that you had your channel for a year. I thought that you like that's such a huge growth. So I think I was not intimidated, but I was just like, she's got better things to do than like talk to me.
No,
but when I
don't.
When I reached out to her, I like
chilling.
In the email I like put like Shrek.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe the Shrek pictures will be like will help her like be like, okay, let's we're cool. But I'm so glad that you decided to. I'm glad that you're here. So thank you so much for
of course,
being on my channel.
Of course. Yeah, I love collabing with people, especially in the same niche.
Yeah.
Because we need to spread the word.
We do be doing and needing that. So, all right. So what we're going to do today, I was going to do I guess this still is technically like a copium den, but it's just more
copium dens.
I love copium dens.
I love it.
People love the copium dens. And then this one.
It's so good.
So it's a mix, but I did kind of try to like find some in the same genre. And so we're going to start with one of my favorite things, which is, well, not my favorite thing, but like give up culture. So I know that you also dislike give up culture, and I definitely do. I think it's one of the worst copes for the fat acceptance community.
Everybody strap in. I'm about to open some fucking windows.
All right, this may be controversial, but corporations are banking on you hating yourself and endlessly trying to be good or better so they can make money off all your self-hatred. What would happen if you just accepted yourself how you were? What if you admitted there isn't going to be a better you at the end of your suffering? What if you're good enough as you are and you tried to feel better instead of look better? I love you. It's okay. Your survival is all that matters. Do you have any thoughts about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This whole thing can be picked apart. So starting from the beginning, corporations are banking on you hating yourself and endlessly trying to be good or better so they can make money off your self-hatred. Would you like to have that same attitude towards fast food and ultra-processed foods and big pharma? Because, my friends, big pharma and big food work together.
Yeah.
They work together to keep you sick, fat, and dependent on them. So yes, though the wellness industry, I agree. The vast majority of it, shit. You don't need fucking vibration plates and sweat wraps and detoxes and teas. Nope.
Yeah.
Weight loss is technically free.
Yeah. And
I think you say that a lot.
Yeah, it's free.
You don't have to buy more stuff. You just simply need to eat less of what you're already eating. Or if you do want to change into like eating better foods, you can still do that very cheaply. You can get frozen fruits and vegetables. You can find milk or meats on deals. Rice and beans are very cheap and are complete protein. So there are ways to do it cheaply. It's free. It also can save you money because you are eating less. You're not eating out as much. You're not eating so much junk, and you can do it strategically. Just like you had said, you can find deals. There's always going to be a deal if there's not in your area, I'm sorry, but most people should be able to like the vast majority.
Yeah. The vast majority of people, I mean, frozen fruits and vegetables are fine. There's nothing wrong with frozen.
Yeah, they're great. They're actually technically better than fresh for a couple of reasons. One, you don't run the risk of wasting them because you can
Yeah.
eat them as you go. We get frozen fruits and vegetables more often than fresh for that
Yeah.
reason.
Yes.
And then 2, they are also picked when they are ripe and then they are frozen.
Flash frozen.
So they have technically more nutrients in them. So they're actually the better choice.
Yeah. I love our frozen vegetables. I think the only thing that we actually get fresh would be cucumbers and then like cabbage.
I get like
stuff
zucchini.
that you can't. Yeah, zucchini.
Yeah.
Like stuff that
Simple
won't
stuff.
really freeze well.
Yeah.
Somebody was mentioning in their comment section, they were talking about like some of the stuff that they do, to eat better, and they were talking about how they save money. They had mentioned that they were kind of like, I know I shouldn't, but I buy riced cauliflower instead of ricing it myself. But it's actually like riced cauliflower is not super expensive, and it actually will last longer than like ricing the cauliflower yourself. Plus, I've tried.
Yeah, I was gonna say honestly, I wouldn't even want to rice it myself.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. It gets
I wouldn't-
everywhere.
yeah.
When you do it I've done it before in our food processor, and like I got cauliflower like all over the kitchen basically. But like
You're
also,
like, I'm still finding cauliflower to this day.
yeah, and then and it doesn't freeze well. It's not going to freeze as well because I don't have a flash freezer or whatever they use to like do it. So it's definitely okay. And like frozen vegetables is not going to break the bank like going to McDonald's every day. And the other thing too is she's talking about how she's talking about how they're banking on you, corporations are banking on you hating yourself and endlessly trying to be good or better so they can make money off your self-hatred. So I think what they said before was that like the diet industry was like $90 billion in revenue every year, but the fast food industry is like 900 billion or like almost $1 trillion.
It's way more. Also,
they will
one
never
thing
say
about,
that.
they won't. I don't think they ever will, because it proves their point wrong. But she says they make money off of your self-hatred, and I find that kind of ironic and kind of sad because when I hated myself the most, guess what I was doing?
Eating fast food and drinking a lot.
Exactly. That is where, and of course it's different for everyone, and this will be controversial. That's okay. If you love yourself, you are going to do what it takes to be healthy. People who love themselves don't gorge themselves on fast food. They're not drinking themselves into a coma or even drinking all the time. If you love something, like if I love this clip, what am I going to do with this clip? I'm going to take care of it. I'm going to make sure, I'm not throwing it into my drawer, or dropping it on the floor. I'm going to take care of it and do the thing to make it last as long as it can. If you love something, you care for it.
Yeah.
You're not caring for yourself if you are eating ultra processed foods all the time or bed rotting all the time, not going outside, not exercising. And I know that's hard to hear. And I've been there. I've been there. I've been clinically depressed. I was diagnosed with depression as a child. Like I get it. And unfortunately, the only real way to get out of like that dark hole is by doing those things. No, you can't do it all at once. That's not possible. But you can start small. You can open up your blinds. You can open up the window.
Yeah.
Brush your hair and put it in like a ponytail just to get out of your face. You can take a shower. Exactly.
Yeah.
I know it can be hard. I know. I get it. But that's what taking care of yourself is. And you deserve to do that.
Yeah.
You deserve to feel good. Fast food does not make you feel good.
Yeah. The other thing too, it says, what if you were good enough as you are and you tried to feel better instead of look better? So like a lot of the fat acceptance community, they think that like this whole us losing weight or like people trying to lose weight, it's all vanity and has nothing to do with like how we feel. Yeah. Yeah. The vanity part is the I want to say consequence of like losing weight, but it's like it's just a byproduct of losing weight. Yeah, it's a reward. but the whole what if you were good enough as you are and tried to feel better? I'm eating the way that I eat now because I need to feel better.
And I will argue that if you start doing things that do make you feel better, the weight is going to come off.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. 100%.
So I do agree. Yeah, maybe you should, change your mindset to, instead of like, how do I word this for the YouTube gods? Instead of, I'm going to not have as much of this food because I want to be like smaller, I'm going to choose things that make me feel good. I know that eating berries and oats for breakfast makes me feel good, so that's what I'm going to do. There's a different in mindset there, in my opinion.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right.
And then there's another part in there. Your survival is all that matters. Yes, but I mean, there's a difference between surviving and thriving. And I would argue most people want to thrive. They don't want to
Right.
just survive. And then I just don't agree with accepting yourself how you are. You can acceptance. I say this all the time. I should put this on a fucking shirt. Acceptance is acceptance is the starting point to where like you need to go. And this is where fat acceptance get it wrong. I agree. Yes, accept yourself. You are who you are right now. You've done whatever you did to get to the point where you are now. Accept it. Great.
Yeah.
They end there. That is their end point. That needs to be your start point. Yes, I accept this. However, I understand that I can do better. And then you do better. That's like the biggest difference I find with fat acceptance and people living in reality.
Yep. The other thing too is like survival is more important. This is living in an obese body like this is like a slow way to no longer be here. You know what I mean? So what do you mean survival? Painfully.
It's not a very easy life to live.
So then we're going to watch the video. It says, it's okay to give up on trying to change your body. No, it's not. Okay. You might want to look like this forever. You might look like this forever. I want you to forgive yourself for that. You can make changes in your life without trying to force your body to look different. There is nothing wrong with you. I love you just how you are today. Now say it back.
No.
No.
I'm not saying it back.
I will not. All right, I'm gonna mute it because it's music.
Oh boy,
it's a whole video. Let's see what she's obsessed with her body, which they all are. I mean, they all
are obsessed with it. They're trying to convince themselves that they actually like it when they really don't.
Yeah, they're all very body. That's their personality, which is weird to me. Like your body is your personality.
The funniest thing is when they're like, "Stop making everything about my body," and then it's like, "This is what you do it though."
Yes, there's a gal and her entire personality. She's like, I'm more than just my body. I'm also an artist, and I'm also this.
Like body pics.
Yeah, and your body. You're just showing me your belly. Every single thing is just about your belly. Like, what else? Let me see your art, or let me see what else you offer. You know, like, be creative. It's annoying.
So it's okay to give up on trying to change your body. In a vacuum, I couldn't understand this, and in certain scenarios, I would agree. And it's only in a situation where it's like, let's say you are a healthy weight and you overall are healthy and you look good, but you're just like, let's say you're grinding yourself into the ground because you really want like your shoulders to be capped more. It's like in that case, it's fine to accept who you are now because you are healthy, you look good. There comes a point where it becomes obsessive. If you are morbidly obese, you should not give up on trying to change your body in a positive way.
Yeah.
Why would you give up on that?
Yeah.
It is literal life or death.
Yes, I say that all the time. Like you're in danger. Like you're in danger.
You in danger, girl.
You should definitely do what you can to get to a better, I don't want to say better, a healthier. First of all, a healthier lifestyle and then a healthier body size. Like,
100%. And I don't know if these people realize, and the only reason I kind of do is because I have people in my life that have experienced this, where it's like they're living their whole life like, yeah, whatever, I'm going to do whatever I want. I'm going to eat whatever I want. And then boom, heart attack. And now guess what they have to do? Get healthier.
Yeah, and eat healthier.
Lose weight, get healthier. What is that quote? You can have 1,000 problems until you have a health problem.
Yeah.
And then you have one problem.
Yep. That's
multiple people. I can name 4. I won't. I can name 4 of them that all had either sudden heart attacks, had to get open heart surgery, or the fourth one, he didn't have a heart attack, but it was getting there. And he's only 35, 36, but he's a big boy.
Yeah.
He's been a big boy for a long time. And that happened. And guess what? That's all he focuses on now, is getting healthier.
How's he doing now? It will
come a little better.
That's good.
This is kind of recent, like within the last 4 or 5 months, I think.
He's putting effort into it, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you have kids, dude.
Oh shit. This gal. The thing is you had mentioned like they don't know or something like that. They do know. They do know that this is unhealthy, but it's a denial and it's a recruitment. Like, she wants people to be like her so that she's no longer like
crabs in a bucket.
Yep. She wants more people to live in a larger body so that she's no longer sticking out.
Yeah.
You know, even though they want to be individuals, but
it's like the misery loves company thing also.
Yeah. Yes. Here's another one of hers. This is the yoga lady again. Just being real. Comment. Oh, no. Okay, we're not doing that.
I comment shit.
I ain't commenting nothing. Okay, let's see.
Fit doesn't make you better than anybody else. Like, I think that's why people are obsessed with weight loss, because they think that when they lose weight, they're going to be a better person. Or
Well, both of those things are not the same.
Yeah.
Losing weight and being fit are not the same thing. You can lose weight and still not be fit. There's a reason why, like, people always ask, like, oh, should I start lifting now or wait till I lose weight? You absolutely need to start lifting now, because if you just lose the weight without having any muscle mass underneath, you're going to look like a melted candle. Like you're not.
Yeah.
And of course, like loose skin, you can't control. But if you are 200 pounds or 300 pounds, whatever, and then you lose weight, you're going to look how you look now, just smaller. And I know it's like, well, duh, but it's like a lot of people have this idea that when they lose weight, they're going to have like shape to them. And that's just simply not true, because shape comes from muscle mass, and that comes from lifting weights. So I don't agree when she's saying, oh, when being fit doesn't make you a better person. And then she also conflates being fit with losing weight. I think those are two different things.
Yeah.
And I do think being fit does make you a better person in certain aspects, not like as a whole, but it makes you better in the sense of like discipline and challenging yourself and doing hard things. Being fit is hard.
Right. I think, well, the whole like being a better person is so subjective. Like it depends on what you personally believe is like a good or a better person. Yeah, what does better mean? What is a better person to you? And then she's pulling this out of her ass, thinking that people actually think that. I never thought when I started losing weight, I never thought like this is going to make me a better person. You know what makes me a better person is like what I do, what I provide for my community if I do. You know, I'm not going to say what I do. Yeah. I don't, it's none of your business. But like, I'm like what I do for my community, or like what I do for my friends or my family, what I do, you know, being skinny or being fit doesn't make you, or personally to me, it doesn't, it has no moral to it, I guess, unless you being unhealthy or you being fit is like affecting people directly. So exactly, I don't know what this lady is talking about.
Yeah.
Like that they're going to be accepted by other people. And it's like, first of all, if people don't accept you the way that you are, that's about them and not you. And if you are trash when you're fat, you're going to be trash when you're thin.
I agree with that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The personality doesn't really get affected like when you're just because you lost weight.
Yeah. And it's kind of similar with money. Whenever people tend to start making more money and they're like, oh my God, they turned into such an asshole. It's like, well, they didn't really. It kind of just highlight. They're allowed to do the things that they really wanted to do.
Yeah,
they really wanted to be an asshole.
That's funny. Yeah, no. Angelica had mentioned that in one of her last videos too, and she's absolutely like you're absolutely right. Like I love that analogy actually, because like if you imagine weight loss like as getting rich, which it kind of, I mean, to me it kind of feels like that. Like I feel like life is just getting a little bit better. I can actually do more things. Move, you feel better. So like if you were, it's a great analogy because you're absolutely right. Like if you were an asshole before, you're gonna still be an asshole, or if you were a good person before, you'll be a great person after too. So
yeah.
If you're trash, you know what I mean? It's like your body size has nothing to do with who you are as a person, and we all have worth. So I just don't think that like being fit and fat like makes you better somehow. And I don't think that all fat people need to work out to like be worthy. I think, bitch,
she's saying so many like different things. Everyone should be working out. End of discussion. It's for your health. Yeah. It has nothing to do with being worthy.
Yeah.
What is it? Who is saying that? Most people don't work out.
I think that these people, I think that she's literally just pulling, I don't know what it is. It's like they all got together in a room one day and they were just like, yeah, we're being abused by society. And it's like, You're
the norm.
Huh?
You are society.
Yeah, you are. Like, where is this? Where are you being told that like you're not like worthy?
And where does the worthiness come from? I don't understand that.
Yeah, I don't know. Dude.
No,
worthy of what?
You have all the same rights that everyone else has.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Like I can understand like medical bias and being treated badly at the doctor. Yes. That does exist. But in every other aspect, where I have no words.
As a fat person, you know, I don't know how to word this. Like, what makes her unworthy? I don't see people like that. I don't see somebody as a fat person being like, they're not worthy of like my conversation or my,
Yeah. I need
like,
to know you first to determine if you're worthy or not.
yeah. Well, I
And
mean,
people are fucking assholes regardless. Like she said, yeah, they're not worthy of my time.
yeah.
That's nothing to do with you being fat. Like,
Right. Yeah. There's
I
nothing.
know plenty of amazing, great, wonderful fat people.
Right.
I also know
yeah.
fucking assholes at my gym.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat my Little Caesars and hang out on my couch, and you can eat shit because it's my life. Like, I'm the one that has to live this. Jimi Hendrix said, I'm the one that's gonna have to die when it's time for me to die. So let me live my life the way I want to.
You can live your life the way you want, but in the end, you still are affecting other people, especially when we have shared healthcare costs and when people who are of larger stature, me trying to talk shit, I can't even say the right word. We've been talking for like 5 hours. So give me a goddamn break. Not you, but whoever.
No. Yeah.
People who are larger are more likely to go to the emergency room and they're using more resources. If you are exceptionally large, just as an example, if you're in the hospital or emergency room, whatever it is, and you need to be moved, you're now requiring 6 plus, I don't know,
more bodies.
Literally, one of my old friends, he's a nurse now, but he was on the lift team. And he's a big boy. He's actually, I don't know, I don't remember who I was talking to about this, but he was a bodybuilder and he's big and he has to use a CPAP because of how big he is. But he was on the lift team. So they would have to get everyone on the lift team plus nurses to move bigger people. And that is taking away resources from other people and potentially injuring other people. So yes, it does affect other people. Sorry. I don't know what else to say.
It does affect. She's trying so hard to. Well, she is a fat acceptance influencer. She's influencing people, and the hard thing is that she could be potentially influencing young people, and she's completely denying that like obesity is harmful. That's what I hate about the fat acceptance community is like the denial.
That's the worst. Yeah,
that's the worst part. So
it's convincing people to continue to be lazy and not care about themselves and to be unhealthy.
Yeah.
Why do we want to live in a society of people who don't care about themselves, who don't care about the people around them, and who don't have any drive or discipline? I'm sorry, I don't like it.
Yeah, no.
I don't.
I feel like
I can't stand it.
I don't know what happened, if it was the panorama, but I feel like everybody just like kind of got into like this like whole like hedonistic lifestyle where they just wanted to do whatever they wanted. They didn't want to have any kind of rules or, you know, not that I'm saying I want rigidity in our life or anything like that. Like I think that it's good that we have variety of like people and like personalities and like, you know, I don't want there to be so many laws or rules on people. But for some reason, everybody just decided, or especially the fat acceptance community, they were just like, I'm going to do whatever I want. I'm not going to like, I'm just going to get fat. There's nothing wrong. And then I'm also going to drag other people down with me and like, and we're just watching, and you and I are just like watching people hurt themselves. And I fucking hate it.
Oh, it all points back to like the defeatist give up culture attitude.
Yeah.
I don't understand why people want to live in a society like that. It's loser bitch shit. Fucking loser to me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, loser.
I could not imagine being in a room full of people that are just like, you know, I'm just gonna do whatever I want. I'm gonna sit on my couch and eat Little Caesars, and I'm gonna just concede to I look this way for a reason.
Yeah, so you're a fucking loser?
Fucking loser!
You're a fucking loser.
Yeah, dude.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so mean. You're a loser too.
Yeah,
Grow up.
we hate loser behavior.
I hate it.
I hate it. I do. I really do. And like, you know, I've been there though. I have given up.
Yes, same. And I think that's a part of it too, because I feel so strongly about this because I hated who I was back then.
I had so much self-hate when I was like that. I just wanted to
I give myself grace. Yeah, I know I was going through a lot, but I was a fucking sack of shit back then.
Yeah, I was a loser.
And I was a loser. And then I decided I'm going to take personal responsibility, take extreme ownership over what I did to myself, and grow up.
Yeah. You know what's
Fix
crazy? When I decided, like, first of all, when I decided that I wanted to get healthy again and eat better and do better, it was like a snowball effect of like other things that went well in my life as well. You know, like my finances
Yes.
started getting better.
Everything.
Like my house started getting better. Like we got more projects in the house because I wasn't like, you know, my hair wasn't like falling out anymore.
Yeah.
And
You can actually stand up for more than 20 minutes.
yeah.
or
Like
whatever.
I could just do more. I mean, with the Hashimoto's diagnosis, though, I did kind of have to like chill out on some of the
And
renovations.
see, that's different. Of course,
Yeah.
whenever I talk about like these things, I'm never talking about people who have like an actual issue. I'm
Yeah.
talking about
Besides
it
just being fat.
because my issue was I was fat, I was lazy, I was in a I almost said a piddle party. I was in a pity
Pity party.
Probably that too.
Yeah.
I was in a pity party for myself. I wasn't taking responsibility for any of my actions. I was blaming all the outside circumstances on why I was treating myself badly. So that's where I'm coming from. I'm never coming from like having problems that are not like technically your fault. But there always are solutions, I feel.
Yeah. You're absolutely right. Yeah, like things just got better, and I wonder if this gal is truly happy or if there's some things that she's lying about, and my guess is that that's true, that she's lying about some stuff. Like she's probably not happy, which I think is kind of sad, but whatever, let her be an influence.
I think it is cope. I think that the biggest thing is these types of people know that they truly don't have control. They don't have self-control. They don't have control over food. Food controls them.
Yeah.
Or alcohol, drinks, or whatever it is.
Right.
And I do think that deep down that is very shameful. And I mean, it was shameful for me. Like, what do you mean I'm going to let a goddamn hot Cheeto control me? It's not even real. Well, it's real, but it's not even alive. Like,
yeah.
It can't put chains on me. No, f that. I'm going to do some work. But I mean, I think about hot Cheetos, my mouth still waters.
Yeah.
That's that engineered food.
Bruv, I was talking to Angelica about, so my friend went on vacation, then she came home and brought me a cookie from New York, and it was a giant, like I think it was like a matcha marshmallow, which you wouldn't think that would match very well. It kind of didn't.
Sounds good.
It was good, but it was also, it didn't taste that good because I don't know what it was. It kind of tasted like it was made out of banana. I think it was gluten free, and that's why she got it for me, and that's why I was like, it kind of tastes like shit. But the marshmallow was clearly good because I love marshmallows.
Yeah, I accidentally got a gluten free muffin. I don't know if it was a gluten free part of it, but it just didn't.
Most
taste
likely
good.
was. It's not as good when you buy pastries that are gluten free. I'm just like, I'm good.
I was disappointed. But anyway, so you ate the marshmallow.
Yeah, so I ate the marshmallow, or I ate the cookie. Wait, where was I going with this? So I had half of it. And then I could feel it was kind of like this little gremlin was coming back, like because I'm addicted to like sugar and stuff like that. So like this little gremlin was like, okay, you're gonna eat this, and then you're gonna go and get this, and this, and I was just like, oh my god, I cannot like allow this. So
it's bad.
I ate half of the cookie, and then I had to like toss the rest. I was like, let's have half the cookie. It was a gift. Let's eat it. And then let's call it a day, because I had to I had to like identify that it would trigger me to do other stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
I always talk about like it's like a sleeping dragon.
Yeah.
Where it's fine if it's sleeping. You can walk around it, you can talk to it, whatever. As soon as you wake that thing up,
then it's over.
Good luck. It's over until you slay it again and put it back to sleep.
Yeah,
certain things will trigger it, certain things won't. Like I have what is it? Those Joyride, they're like fiber candies. They're like sour strips.
Oh yeah. Those are good.
Really, in the past, I would just eat like the whole bag just because I want to, and now I'm just like, I've had it in there for like 3 weeks. They're probably stale now. So it's like certain things I am able to do, but other things, I mean, probably not. I don't know what else I would be. I even have cookie dough in there right now. I'm just like,
really?
Whatever. I eat the whole thing.
I have to I'm still obviously like I'm still working on some of my stuff. Like I still am one of those people who has to have like I can't buy things by the pack. Like I can't buy cookies by the pack or anything like that. Like I can go out and have myself a little treat and I'll be good, but like bringing it home, I'll be like eating the whole thing basically still.
Yeah.
So yeah.
No, it's a journey.
It's a journey and we're still working on it.
And it never ends, by the way. It never ends. Once I came to that realization, because sometimes like during certain like heightened emotional states,
Yeah.
my immediate thought is like Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Immediate.
Or pizza.
And if I go, I'm not a big pizza gal.
Oh, really?
Pizza, I'm like, it's good, but no, Taco Bell.
Pizza was my thing.
Or
But no,
Panda
what?
Panda Express.
Oh yeah.
my
Oh
God.
fuck yeah, I'll fuck with Panda Express. Panda
love
was
Panda
actually that was my hinge food when I was
Same.
younger. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I would get like a two entree, eat it by myself in the car, and then go home and eat
Easy.
dinner.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, let's see here. All right, so the
Thinking
Would you use a scooter at Disney? No. Sorry.
yeah, would
if my
you use
leg was if my leg was broken, maybe.
No, I wouldn't go to fucking Disney. I don't want to. I'm good, right? Okay, so would you use a scooter at Disney? For those who have mobility issues, using a scooter can be a great option for you. You can easily transport them on the Skyliner, monorail, bus, or even your rental car. Rides and line queues are also accessible, so you can plan your next visit and work with someone who can help answer questions about navigating the parks. Comment accessible below. Okay, so it's showing a gal. If you're just listening, it's a gal on a scooter. She's all tatted up. She can clearly walk. She's at Epcot, my favorite park at Disney. Epcot Ball, I miss you.
Thinking about using a scooter at Disney, it was the best decision I made. Transportation was easy, and I could even fit the scooter into my rental car. I had a place to sit during long ride queues and had a special spot during shows and concerts.
So
Wow. So we are just we are giving special privileges to people who have eaten themselves to a point of disability.
yeah, basically. And then also
Someone said, "Heaven forbid you burn some calories."
I know, right? You could totally afford to
Crazy.
walk. She's also, my thing is she's using her lack of control surrounding food and she's basically taking someone's spot in line who actually needs the mobility aids. So like when you go to Disney and you're like disabled or anything like that, you can go to the front, like where they give you out tickets, and you can be like, hey, I have this disability, and you can show them your wheelchair or whatever. Anybody can. Melina, if you had a wheelchair that you just stole from Walmart, you can show up to Disney with your wheelchair and say, I need to get in front of the line, and they'll see your wheelchair and be like, okay, here you go, and it's your Walmart wheelchair.
That's so funny.
Yeah, so she's basically cutting the line. So
does she have any other issues, anything pre-existing besides just being obese?
I don't think so. Let's see here.
Okay. So because I try to think, like, I try to give some benefit of the doubt sometimes.
Yeah.
I know it doesn't seem like it, but because I do know that a lot of people have, what are they called? Invisible illnesses or something, where, they have like autoimmune disorders or like issues with like their, I don't know, cartilage or something, but they look normally true, or they look healthy. And I say that like in quotes. So if she does have other issues, then it's like I don't think it's a problem, but, and it's a big but, if this is just because of her eating too much, I think it's bullshit. I don't think,
I'm looking at her page now, and it doesn't appear, a lot of it is plus size based. It doesn't appear that she has anything else going on. So
we're basically rewarding bad behavior.
Kind of.
This might be like a brain teaser. I haven't really thought about this much. We could probably talk about it. When does it become too much? Like, when do we start saying no? Like, if you can't and Z, you're not allowed. But if we were to not allow people to reap the rewards of eating themselves into a disability, and we would say no to, providing them with scooters, even though they can walk, I do think they would be able to claim that is discrimination. And I said that they would have a foot to stand on, well, rather sit on, because I'm not standing. So it's tough. It's hard. But then you can also argue that Disney is not, it's a luxury. It's not a right.
Yeah, that's so true.
So I'm so sorry that you spent the last, I don't know, 5, 10, 15, 20 years just, gorging gorging yourself or what does Alan Roberts say? Face fucking yourself with food. To the point where you can't even walk for longer than 10 minutes. I'm so sorry. That's your own personal problem. You ought to fix that before you go on a luxury vacation.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I feel like Disney used to be like this, like, I wouldn't say once in a lifetime thing. It used to be a special thing, right? So it's no longer that. I feel like a lot of people, I mean, obviously we were pass holders. A lot of people go regularly, which is so crazy to me because I remember being younger and being like, I'll never make it to Disneyland. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I never thought that I'd ever go to Disneyland.
That was our, like, we grew up poor, so that was our, like, they saved for years. We drove instead of flying because flying was still just, not out of our reach.
Right.
Yeah. Which is another thing with like all the fag acceptance people like, I had 2 seats. I'm like, bitch, I couldn't even afford to fly at all when I was a kid.
It's such a privilege to be able to even complain that you can't even get on the plane.
Not only that, but such a privilege to eat so much.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh my God, these people, man.
It's so ridiculous. Maybe we should shame her. No.
No. What I am gonna do is I'm just gonna shame this person who can function what appears to be from my eyes. I think she can walk. She's
right. If she can, you need a fucking walk. Yeah, you need the exercise.
Exactly. But also, you're jumping the line of people who actually like do use these tools.
That is a great point. I kind of steamrolled over that. That is an excellent point, especially for people who do genuinely have issues where they can't walk, whether whatever that problem is. It is literally stealing spots.
Yeah. You're taking somebody else's basically.
I want to scroll down on the comments. I want to see what else they're saying.
Okay, someone you're rage baiting with this. Okay, what are we talking about? Oh my God.
My grandma, who was 80 with 2 new hips, refused to rent a scooter because it would be embarrassing, and she said my legs weren't. That's real. That's real.
Legit, grandma. We love you.
Where the fuck are my cigarettes, bitch?
That's actually a great point. Like, there are so many people who don't have legs, or they're missing a leg, or they have cerebral palsy where they can't walk properly, and they just dream of being able to walk. And then you have these freaking gluttonous asshole people who are just engorging themselves to the point where now they can't walk.
They can't walk. Yeah.
Are you freaking serious?
That is a great point. The minute that you, as a morbidly obese person, decide that, you know what, I think I'm just going to stay in bed, or I'm just going to utilize the wheelchair, which I get it, use it if you're going out and you absolutely can't walk. Obviously, everybody needs to like go and grocery shop and shit. But like, the minute that you kind of like give up on moving your legs, you're gonna eventually lose the ability to use them.
The whole ability,
yeah. Total mobility loss, because
Crazy.
when you don't use it, what is it, atrophy, right? Then your muscles eventually stop working, and it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I don't know. I dislike.
I don't know. It's weird.
It feels sinful.
Yeah, let's move on. I hate it so much. Another one for give up culture. Who's new to not dieting? I'm now 35.
Wait, who is new to not? Okay, I see what she's saying.
It takes a while to get. First of all, she's 35. I feel like I look younger than her, but I'm not sure.
That's a rough 35.
It takes a while to
not
get
you, her.
It takes a while to get to a place where you realize that dieting isn't something you enjoy or actually feel good, but also doing nothing about how you look can feel odd but really hard because we have focused on our bodies for so long. I promise that you can thrive in a large body.
Okay.
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 I don't think so. If you can even like or even love your large body. Okay, I can understand that. Everybody can love themselves. Yeah.
You can love it. I don't think you like it though.
Yeah, I know you can't imagine it even now. Sorry, I know you can't even imagine it now. Stopping dieting doesn't mean that you are letting yourself go. Yes, it does.
You already let yourself go.
It means
You
that
you never got yourself back on. Like what?
Where were you on?
Yeah.
It means that you are on the way to being an expert of your own body on your way to reclaiming your body as your own. This comes with a huge amount of grief and sadness at the same time to work.
Oh my God.
Grief of what? You're still alive.
How about the grief of being in a motorcycle accident, losing your legs, and no longer being able to walk?
Yeah.
How about that type of grief?
Oh my God. Anyway, so this chick is I think a nutritionist, but the caption, if you're just listening, it says, at the age of 31, I realized that I will always be fat. So you gave
Loser.
up. Loser. I knew
Loser.
from then I wanted to thrive rather than purely survive. I
You
couldn't
can't when you're obese. Sorry.
That's very true. Yeah. The whole survive, the whole
You're not
survive argument.
thriving.
Yeah, you're not. But the whole survival thing is like you are,
You're not
like-
going to survive past the age of 60.
yeah, you're not living long enough. You're not going to live long enough. I couldn't carry on dieting and not embracing my body. It's hard, I
She never
know.
dieted. She never dieted consistently because if she did, she wouldn't be obese.
I've been there. I now eat the cake or salad with no shame.
You need to eat more salad and not as many cakes. I feel like that dude on Instagram. I love him. He
Oh
cracks
yeah,
me
dude,
up.
he's so fucking funny. I know exactly. I'll put a clip in. He's so
He
fucking
is
funny.
So fucking funny. It's hard. I know. You want to know what's hard? Being obese.
Right.
Not being able to tie your shoes without holding your breath. Not being able to dry your body off properly and having to use baby powder in your rolls because you're going to end up getting MRSA from all the ulcers in there. I think that's hard.
Melina's on one. You guys be careful.
It just at the age of 31. That's how old I am, by the way.
Wow.
I
Yeah.
realize that I will always be not fat.
At the age of 31, Melina realized that she's never gonna let this happen to her.
Look, she looks so. She's drinking a full. Of course, she is drinking a full sugar drink. But just look how sad she does. This is not like the pinnacle of happy.
Yeah, this isn't thriving.
when
It doesn't
I
look
eat
like
cake-
this is.
When I eat cake, I'm like, oh my God, this shit is so freaking good. This
Yeah.
is the best cake I've ever had because I'm not eating cake all the time.
Yeah.
And when I
No.
do, it's from like a cool. Is she in a cafeteria? What
Yeah,
is she doing?
if she's supposed to be a poster child for thriving, this is not the. Where are you thriving? You look miserable.
Yeah. I don't think she's thriving at all. I think she just gave up.
Yeah, this is a terrible reel. Take it down.
Also,
The whole thing, this is what pisses me off about people talking about dieting. If you did it properly, if you did it the right way, you would not need to be, and I say this in quotes, on a diet your whole entire life.
Yeah,
Because that means you're not on a diet your whole entire life. That means you're doing stupid crash diets like the cabbage soup diet.
yeah,
800 calories a day.
Yeah.
The high carb, low fat vegan diet like that.
or like Slim
girl I
Fast or
posted
something
about.
like that. Yeah,
Stupid
yeah.
Shit like that. Like you don't have to do any of that.
Yeah,
A deficit or calorie deficit doesn't even have to be miserable.
right.
You can have a very modest 300 to 500 deficit.
Yeah,
And lose half a pound to a pound a week. Not miserable at all.
Yeah, I have a sweet thing because I have a sweet tooth, first of all, but I have a sweet thing every night. And it's
That's totally fine.
it's monk fruit. It's not full sugar. It's not making me shit myself because it's monk fruit. But like
I like monk fruit.
I love monk fruit. Monk fruit and allulose is like my go-to, but like I have a sweet thing every night and I'm still losing weight.
Yeah.
So
And it's like if that's what it takes too, like there's nothing wrong with that. Like it's fine. My issue with sweet treats is when people constantly they use it as like a reward. Like, oh,
Yeah.
I cleaned my bathroom, therefore I need a sweet treat. I went to the
Yeah.
post office, therefore I need a sweet treat.
or like some people are like, I went to the grocery store, so I got a sweet treat. And it's like,
Yeah,
bitch.
like you've had enough fucking sweet treats. if sweet treats help keep you if sweet treats keep you adhered to your program,
Yeah.
totally fine. There's a
Right.
difference between like having a nightcap dessert or something.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about a whole pint of fucking Ben and Jerry's.
No, we're talking about
That's not
something
what I'm
that's
talking about.
that's on plan or within your macros.
Exactly. Like that is totally fine. There's a huge difference between those two types of people. And you know which one you are. Not Robin, but you watching.
Yeah,
you know.
you watching. We see you eating your bonbons in bed.
Yeah, in bed is crazy.
Yeah. That's how you get ants.
Do you want ants? Because that's how you get ants.
I used to eat in bed all the time, and guess what? I was very depressed.
I don't know how people can eat in bed. I don't like it.
I used to wake up. It's gross. I think it's gross. I used to wake up with like wrappers and stuff all around me.
Oh my god, dude.
It's bad.
You're like hypnotized into eating like
so
shit.
bad.
Oh my god. That makes me think of that movie The Animal, where he wakes up and he's like surrounded by like animal body parts and he's like, I don't remember what I did last night.
Me with Taco Bell, not Baskin Robbins. Well, yeah, Baskin Robbins, but I used to get, what was it? Oh, Cold Stone.
I was gonna say Cold Stone. You seem like a Cold Stone girly.
Birthday cake remix.
What is it? Birthday cake?
Birthday cake remix.
Dude, we are like
so good.
Fucking same, dude. Because I used to be like birthday cake everything. Like anytime
That's my favorite.
Yeah,
yeah.
so
Anything flavored birthday cake. You guys have Handles out there? It's like a homemade ice cream place. Mm-mm. They have a birthday cake one. It reminds me of Baskin Robbins birthday cake because it has like chunks of frosting in it.
Oh fuck me, dude.
It is
that sounds good. I love birthday cake, anything, and I'm just like, yeah, I'll have that. I'll take that.
Yeah.
You know what though? I have noticed though, like a lot of stuff that's birthday cake flavored does sometimes taste like shit. Like it's a hit or miss. It's a hit or miss. If
it's like a protein bar, it's usually bad.
Yeah. Quest isn't that bad. I don't think Quest is that bad, but it's too sweet. It's almost too indulgent.
But anything like ice cream birthday cake or like cupcakes, like funfetti style stuff.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, we could be fat bitches together.
Yes.
All right, let's listen to this lady. Yeah, this lady, don't get me wrong, I find nutrition fascinating and interesting and it's still important, but it isn't medicine. I disagree with that. I feel like food can be medicine. I'm not saying that like you can eat specific things or drink soup and heal your cancer or whatever.
Your gout, yeah.
But it's preventative medicine.
Yes, I would. In the way, I agree 100%. The way I think about food, and I don't know why it took so long for this to like click, but you're quite literally putting like a substance inside of your body, and then your body is breaking that stuff down, and it knows. The human bodies are so fucking cool, dude.
Yeah.
I took this is in high school, it was anatomy and physiology, but you're putting this energy, the substance made out of stuff into your body. Your body's breaking it down, and from that it needs to get certain things to make you live. So your macros, your micros,
amino acids,
your essential amino acids, or all amino acids, whatever. So when you're eating things like, I don't know, a McFlurry or a cheeseburger from McDonald's or whatever, I feel like, now this part's a little goofy, but I feel like my cells get so sad because they're like, what is this saturated fat shit?
Where's all the shit that I need? This is
Where's
nothing.
The protein? Where's the micronutrients? Like, there's nothing in here for me. And then I shit it all out in like 20 minutes.
Oh god.
So yeah, food is not medicine, but it is preventative.
Yes.
And it does make a difference. Like there are so many studies about eating primarily ultra processed food and what it does to your insides. There's a reason why people who don't eat enough fiber, people who eat ultra processed foods end up getting colon cancer at a higher rate. Things like that. It's like eat your berries.
Yeah, eat your berries. No, I 100% agree. What am I trying to say? Most of our like micronutrients, you can take like a multivitamin for, but a lot of the stuff you have to get it from your food. Like it's more bioavailable. Yeah, bioavailable to get it from your food. Like for example, iron, like heme iron is more bioavailable to you than like just taking an iron pill. Plus, every time I've taken an iron pill, I've thrown up. So,
yep, exactly. Yeah.
So
when I was pescatarian, I was anemic and I knew, well, I didn't know until I got tested, but I was eating so much ice. I would go to Sonic and buy their bags of ice and take it home and eat it.
Dude,
like,
that good ice, that good Sonic ice.
I have a picture of it somewhere. I'll have to send it to you. Yeah, I would go to Sonic and buy their ice. But yeah, and then my doctor prescribed iron pills and they just made me sick.
Yeah.
She was like, you can just eat a steak. I was like, well, I'm pescatarian. She's like, well, then take an iron pill. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, then you're gonna be anemic. Yeah, no.
And now I love steak.
I need to start eating. I used to take like organ pills and stuff like that. Like, I need to start eating like actual like organs. So like, I want to get into like doing liver and stuff.
I have liver in my freezer right now. It's really good for you. One thing that I do to help, because it doesn't taste bad, but it
tastes like blood.
It's definitely different.
Yeah,
and I don't particularly like that taste. However, dinuguan, it's a Filipino dish. I love that.
Yeah,
I ordered it. This was a while ago. On the phone, I walked in and they looked at me and she was like, "Do you know what this is?" And I said, "Yes."
Yes, blood soup.
My girlfriend in high school, she was Filipino. She introduced it to me.
Yeah.
So yeah,
that's cool.
But that I think tastes, it's hella good. That I think tastes way different from beef liver. I think those are two totally different tastes. So with the liver, I'll like take it, slice it up, and then I put it in whole milk because it draws out some of that like irony taste.
Yeah.
And then I'll usually do like a light coating of I was like flour and cornstarch, I think, just so it gets like a teeny tiny crust on it, and then I can eat it.
Good.
Or I'll just soak it and I'll just take it like a shot.
Yeah, I wanna. That's what I want to do. Is like, I've seen some people in like the keto realm or the carnivore realm, and they like cut it up into like individual pieces and then freeze them so that they could just like take it like a pill, you know. And I would be down for that
really
because
good for you.
Yeah, it's super good for you. And like, I mean, these like I was taking some pretty affordable like organ pills, and those were like amazing. Like my skin was like, well, my skin isn't terrible, but like it was I noticeably more moisturized, and like my hair was like not falling out and shit. But I do want to I love the idea of like being more nose to tail and like eating more of like the animal that like instead of just eating like the muscle meat. So yeah, but
no, that'd be cool. I get bone marrow from Whole Foods, and surprisingly it's really cheap.
Yeah,
it's super cheap and it's super easy to make because they have it all chopped up.
Oh, okay, cool. I love bone marrow. Like I used to do, I was like, because I used to be carnivore, so like we used to do like, I used to make bone broth like every other day, like make it like 24-hour bone broth in the crock pot and stuff like that.
So good.
And then at the end, you have your like leftover with like the bone marrow, like, and you put it on like a piece. Like sometimes I would like smear it on a burger. I just have like bone marrow burgers and stuff like that. It was super good. But yeah, I kind of miss being like that. Like when I was like more like hardcore, like ancestral or whatever. But it's just not for me right now.
Yeah. We all go through phases.
Yeah. I'm just like I'm good with like eating my konjac noodles and having my seaweed and my mushrooms when I want it.
Every time I call them cognac.
Oh yeah.
I said it like 6 times before I actually read it, and I was like, I don't think that says cognac. Isn't that alcohol?
It kind of makes sense. It kind of, I mean, sometimes J's sound like Y's in specific languages, but yeah, konjac or whatever.
Like when, what does Angelica say, or she used to say for legumes, like legumes.
I had to text her like legumes,
and then she corrected herself, and I was like, no, bring back the legumes.
Yeah, let's. Words. They don't own us. We own them.
Yeah. You leave my vernacular alone.
Yeah. All right. So this says I have a BSc in human nutrition. And I'm still fat. Okay.
Okay. That means absolutely fuck all. What?
You could be.
That means you're not applying anything.
Yeah. I'm a nutritionist and I have imperfect skin. I have mild acne and psoriasis. Oh.
What does that have to do with anything? What does the title have to do with that?
Yeah. If you're a nutritionist and you still have like, well, first of all, skin issues, it varies. It varies, what's wrong. Yeah. But clearly she is not following even like any kind of nutrition advice. I really don't think. But that's just looking at her.
2 servings of pasta and cheese down.
It's a big plate of pasta. But also, speaking of psoriasis, dude, Michael he's had this patch of psoriasis. Well, he's got psoriasis all over, but he's had this like patch of psoriasis on his knee for like 5 years, right? Yeah. And he started taking L-glutamine for 2 weeks and it cleared up. Isn't that
Wow.
fucking crazy? It was like magic potion or something like that. I don't know how, like, he
Yeah,
just like,
L-glutamine's it is really good.
I guess it has, because like psoriasis can like be like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like leaky gut. It's like a sign of leaky gut. So I guess if you take the L-glutamine, it can like fix that. But I could not. I was like, it really is going away. It's clearing. Like I never thought I'd see what his knee looked like.
Did it heal? You said he has it everywhere or just his knee?
He has it on his knee and like it's like a big square. Oh, you can't even see that. It's like a big square on his knee, and then he has some like on like his head right here, and then like a patch on the back of his
Did the
head.
ones on his head go away or no?
Yeah. Dude, it's crazy.
He
It's
should
crazy.
post. I assume there's like a psoriasis subreddit or something. He should post that there.
I think that's why he took before and after pictures. I think he's waiting for it to like completely like the redness go away, and then he will. But like I think that's where he got the idea to start taking L-glutamine was Reddit.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so Reddit's not that toxic.
Right. It depends on the subreddit for
Yeah,
sure.
it depends. Okay, so it says I'm a nutritionist and we already read that. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and acne is highly genetic also.
Yeah, and hormonal.
It's not always. Yeah.
Yeah. Michael he's had like a couple weeks of like cystic acne, and he just went to the doctor yesterday, which is odd that the doctor's office was open on the weekends. But she's saying that if his diet like is in control, which he is, like it's, nothing's changed. That the only thing that has changed is that he was trying to cut back off of like Monsters and like went back to coffee, and I guess coffee can cause like cystic acne in some people.
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't know why, but that's where. So now we're gonna try doing no
back to
coffee for him. Yeah, back to Monsters. No, exactly, back to Monsters. He's like, it sucks because I'm trying to quit.
Doctor. I'm prescribing you 1 case of white Monsters.
Dude, that's like the white Monsters and the green tops are like his thing. Okay, I am a nutritionist and I eat the same as him.
She's dumb for that.
Eating the same as a man.
That's why she's just bigger than him. Sorry, I have eyes.
It's almost
I actually have a funny-ish story. So my last boyfriend, this is in the Marine Corps. I took a very long break from dating after him to heal myself because I was a bit fucking crazy. Anyway, he was, I guess, I don't think he's shrunk. I don't talk to him. 6'7". And I am 4'11". And I was trying to keep up with him eating. Guess who got fat?
You. Yeah.
I got fat.
Jinkies.
In the Marine Corps. I wasn't like obviously like super fat, but I definitely put on probably 10 pounds, which is a lot on my frame.
A lot for a 4'11" girly.
Yeah, I did not look very good. I have some pictures from back then, but yeah, there's no reason for you to be eating as much as a man.
Right.
Unless you're like an athlete or something. And of course, height matters. But
yeah.
No, knock it off. Knock it off.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy because like, you know how they're like, I don't eat as much as my husband, but he's bigger than me, or I don't eat as much as my significant other, but I'm bigger than them.
The lack of nuance to that is so fucking annoying because it's like, one, you don't know what they're eating all the time. Yeah, you might live together, but if they're at work, you don't know what they're eating. You don't know how active they are during work. You think you're eating less than them, but you're actually not.
Right. Yeah.
Usually.
But also like people have different, TDEE.
Yeah.
Right.
It varies wildly.
Right. And then
if
also
I ate
like
as much as even Philip now, because he's very active. He gets at least 10,000 steps a day. He's a lifter also. Yeah. He runs. He does everything. If I ate as much as him, I would be fat. It's so funny because whenever I cook, I'll always make his plate first, and then I just make sure I eat less than him. If I'm not trashing my food, because it's a super easy way. Like if he has this, well, he doesn't like a ton of rice, but if he has this much rice, I'm gonna have that much rice.
Right.
If he has this much meat, I'm gonna have that much meat.
It's crazy how like since I'm like since I'm like tracking or like just focusing on like my weight loss, it's weird to see like you and I just talked about like you had to go and get something to eat. I hadn't eaten yet, and Michael, I feel like he has to eat like constantly, like every 3 hours he's like hungry again. Yeah. And he's not a big guy, you know, but it's
just
so
how his body works.
yeah, it's just how his body works. It's just so
Yeah.
weird to just have different, I guess, metabolisms or whatever. All right. So it's almost like nutrition isn't a cure-all, and there is much more to health than what we eat. What kind of a meeting are they
I
at?
guess.
I
I guess. I mean, your food is a humongous, no pun intended, part of your health.
Yeah. It's not, I don't think anybody is saying, I mean, if you're going on the internet and saying that that there is a food that is a cure-all, you're a shill and you're a snake oil salesman, and you should be shunned and ostracized from society. Like, let's talk about that chick, the banana girl. What's her name? Freely.
Freely. People want me to do a video on her so bad.
You should. She is so interesting. I want to do another video on her as well.
She's still alive.
Dude, I think it's, and I mentioned that in the video that I did about her, but I think it's because she's like doing that whole FGF21, like that. There's something that happens when you're not eating protein. Your body kind of like is in survival mode and like releases this hormone to like, so you don't die, basically.
Interesting.
I think that's what she's doing, but also some people are saying that she is eating properly, but she's also maybe like clearly in the grips of like a beating recorder. So she's just barely surviving, but
yeah,
I mean,
not thriving.
Not thriving.
She lives in the fucking jungle.
Yeah. Okay, you can have healthy behaviors and be fat. Okay,
are those her legs or are those leggings?
Those are her legs, and this is her undies right here.
Parabola
Panties. Wearing matching. She should have worn a different color. I don't know. Maybe she's in a swimsuit. Okay. That was brave.
You can have healthy behaviors and still be fat. Yes. However, the unhealthy behaviors obviously outweigh the healthy ones.
Well, no, you can have healthy behaviors and be fat, but you have to know and realize that being fat is unhealthy, ma'am.
Yeah.
You know?
And if you only continued the healthy behaviors, you would no longer be fat. Because you are clearly eating in a caloric surplus. I can tell by the excess fat storage on your body. Yeah. We have eyes.
God,
and yes, food is a huge part of health. I would probably argue it's going to be, I would probably say it's number one, really. Because food, yeah, because it controls everything. It controls your mental health. It controls your gut microbiome, which then controls everything else.
Yeah.
What is it, like serotonin is like made in your gut or something? I don't know. I need to look that up.
I think you're right. I'll look it up and I'll put like a picture in.
It's something like that. Yeah. It affects how you feel. It affects how your body creates, new tissue.
Yeah.
It affects literally everything. If I was to eat like nothing but ultra processed foods, my skin would be dull. I would have a bunch of breakouts. My hair wouldn't be as long or shiny as it is, which by the way, my hair is mostly genetic. Like I do eat well, but my hair has always been long. People are like, oh my God, what do you do? My mom and dad both have very long hair. Well, my
nice hair,
but it used to be very long.
Yeah.
But it controls everything. And I think one of the best arguments for that, I mean, I don't think anyone with a sound mind can even argue against this, but like sports nutrition, if you are an athlete and you are not eating properly, whether it's the right food or even timing it properly, your performance is going to go down. So it affects everything.
Yeah. I forgot who it was. I'll put a picture over, but I think it was Socrates. Somebody's, or who's the father of medicine? Okay, Hippocrates, let thy food be thy medicine and thy medicine be thy food. So your food is it's preventative medicine. It's absolutely necessary. Yes. and you have to eat right. And this whole nutrition doesn't matter thing, or like there's no, what's the word I'm looking for? There's no magic bullet. There is no magic bullet, but there is importance with what you're putting in your fucking gullet. So
100%. I can't anyone who tries to say that's not true, I just write them off as
fat.
They need fat, fat and addicted. Sorry. You can't sit here and say that eating a goddamn, McDonald's burger will ever satisfy your body in the same way as making your own burger at home.
Right.
I did that the other day. Oh my God, it was so good.
From scratch?
some beef,
Uh-huh.
and then like lean beef, of course. I don't really like fatty beef. It's just too much. And
I
got
disagree.
butter, yeah, some butter lettuce, and then some onion, and then avocado, and then I got Primal Kitchen. They have a really good sauce. It's like
a burger sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I
good.
put that on there, and then I made my own fries. So I just chopped up a potato and air fried it. And there's my burger and fries.
Martha Stewart.
Oh, I think actually, yeah, I think I actually put some cheese on there too. I'm not a big cheese girl, but I think on a burger it is good. Let me see if I can find it. I was very impressed. It didn't take long at all either.
Did you do the ground beef and then make your own patties?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. Yeah, we haven't done that in a while.
Super simple. I have a lot of burgers in here. Oh my gosh.
She's a beef gal.
I do like beef. I actually haven't been eating it a lot, and I think I need to start.
Dude, I think it's because it was so expensive. We kind of stopped too, but we got burger patties and we had some last night. But I love beef.
It's good. Beef and sweet potato is definitely some of my faves. I love anything potato.
Yeah.
Sweet potato, Japanese. Sorry, I meant to say anything sweet potato.
Yeah,
I like regular potato too, but sweet potato and then Japanese sweet potato are elite.
Yeah, I love sweet potatoes, but I clearly I avoid them for keto carbohydrates and stuff like that. But like as far as like veggies go, like I've been on like a zucchini kick lately. Like I can fuck up some zucchinis.
Zucchinis are really good. Yeah, I love zucchini because it's mainly water, so you're able to stay hydrated too. I think people forget. Dang, I really can't find it. I think people forget that. Oh, here we go. That we get a lot of we can get a lot of hydration from food. Oh, I can't. I forgot it.
A sticker. Oh, this is my old ass cup, by the way.
Oh yeah, I love it.
So Angelica sent me that for my birthday.
The funniest thing about that sticker is I accidentally ordered a bunch of them as 1 inch, or they sent them as 1 inch or something like that. And people actually really like the small one, so I think I'm gonna
like it too.
Bring them back on purpose.
Yeah, because it fits perfectly on the mug. It doesn't take up too much real estate. You know, see, it's all like fucking fucked up. Coca-Cola's been doing stickers, you guys. I got this like random soccer player that I have no idea who this is.
That's so funny. Because like, look at this is one of my Christmas ones. Look how tiny it is.
I like him. I like the tiny stickers. I think they're a good, and it's cool to give him. Now you have an extra bit of merchandise on your, like, that's 2 options extra,
Right? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So I think I'm going to, whenever I do another order, I'm going to do it again.
And you do all your shipping yourself?
Yeah. So all of the, like this stuff, like all of these, I print them. I get them printed, sent to me, and then I ship them because I like to write cards with all of them because I just think that's nice.
Yeah.
But other stuff like the I love calories, the hats, the mugs, like I can't really show that one because it's up there. But that stuff gets printed on demand, and then but I think I'm gonna, for the I Heart Calories, because it's like a big bumper sticker, and people get them, but I think I'm gonna make like really tiny ones like this. I think those would be so cute, and then I'll ship those out.
Then people can put them on their mugs.
Yeah, it's so fun. I like writing everyone's name.
Oh, you're so sweet, and I'm sure you have really beautiful handwriting.
I try.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm like, oh shit.
All right, this is our last one, and then we're going to call it a day.
Okay.
I've had so much fun, though.
Me too. Philip was like, because he came back, and I was like, all right, we're going to go record again. And he was like, again?
Yeah.
I said, oh, sweetheart. That was just one. He's like, you guys don't get tired of yapping? I said, no. We can talk about this all day.
Right.
And I love being a dead horse. I will beat a dead horse over and over again.
All right, so this says, in a GLP-1 crazed world, which is stupid. Not everybody's obsessed with being on a GLP-1.
I agree.
Yeah. In a GLP-1 crazed world where people are choosing risk and malnutrition, like you don't get malnutrition.
That's ironic.
Yeah, you don't get malnourished from being fucking fat as shit. That was mean. Whatever. Okay, in a fight to be
true.
Thin. Yeah, it is true. It solidifies.
People are suffering from malnutrition from being obese rather than malnutrition from being underweight. Officially.
Oh, now, yeah. I think I've read somewhere that like that obesity has what's the word? Has surpassed. Is that the right word? Where there's more people are obese or overweight in the world than people are starving.
Mm-hmm.
which is crazy because I remember being
Thank you,
younger,
Mary.
like in the 90s, being like, there's people in Africa starving, like children in Africa and starving. You need to finish your plate, basically.
Yeah. I hated that. I'm like, how the fuck? My critical thinking ass at like 5. I'm like, how is me eating my food going to help anyone else? That doesn't make any sense. What, I mean, are we gonna mail it? We're gonna ship it to them?
Yeah, right. All right. A problem that needs okay. It solidifies for me even more that diet culture is a dangerous epidemic. Oh my god, this person's dumb. A problem that needs solving, a danger to children, and only escalating the incredible rise in beating recorder diagnosis. And then
This bitch.
yeah, right.
How stupid can you be in like 3 sentences?
The fat has gone to their brain. They're overglycated. They're being
That's a good insult. You look like your glycogen stores are topped up.
you look like you're insulin resistant.
Yeah.
That's what I tell Angelica. I'm like, let me see this person's neck. I need to see if they have like
Do the
insulin
back.
resistance. Yeah. Or your armpits or something like
Your
that.
knuckles.
Huh?
Like your knuckles.
Yeah, right. Okay, fat bodies aren't a dangerous. I can't read. Fat bodies aren't a dangerous epidemic to be solved. Diet culture is. Where's the diet culture epidemic?
I don't think we are in a GLP craze world. I do think there's a lot of like advertisements for it, which I do think is weird. I don't
There's
think
a spotlight for sure.
Yeah, I don't think any medication should be advertised on like TV or the internet. I think that is an
It should be
American
illegal.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that is very strange. I do think that GLP-1, it's hard because I mean, same thing with like peptides. They're not really regulated, let's just say.
Yeah.
And of course, it is up to the consumer to make their own informed decisions. I do think a lot of people who use them don't use them properly or don't do the necessary work when they get off or during to get
a
off.
lot of them abuse them.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people who, and like most people know, I used one for 2 months in 2024. And I guess that can make me a little biased, but I knew what I was getting into and I fixed my shit and I've kept the weight off. It's been well over a year now. So
you used it like a tool, which I think is what it's fine to use it as a tool.
Yeah. And one can argue, it's like, well, you only had like, because I used it to lose 10 pounds and then the last 6 I lost on my own. I'm 110 now and that's what I got. I went from 126, which is technically overweight, by the way, for my height.
Yeah.
So I went from 126 to 116 and I was like, all right, well, that's good enough. I don't really need to continue this because then you can end up down the ABU SE route.
Right.
Yeah. So I got off, I was 116 and then I just kept doing what I was already doing. I have a whole highlight reel on my Instagram documenting it. I was eating high protein, eating all my same meals, going to the gym, lifting, getting my steps in. I was just eating less.
Yeah.
That's all it does. I was eating less. My portions went from this to that.
Right.
That was basically it. Which is why I do think
you use that time while you were on it to like keep up those habits after you got off, basically.
Yeah.
Kind of like training yourself, which I think is a great reason to use it.
Yeah. My problem has always been like portion sizes because I switched to like a primarily whole foods diet in 2021 and through 2022 and 2023 into 2024. So basically like 3 years, I was like yo-yo dieting the same 5 pounds. So I'd lose 5 and then gain it back, lose it, gain it back, lose it, gain it back. And it's because I wasn't being consistent. Obviously there's no secret. I wasn't being consistent and I was eating too much fucking food. that was it. Yeah. So the GLP-1, I used compounded semaglutide. It just took away all the food noise, took away any real dopamine aspect of food. And I was like, all right, I'm clearly, my portions are a little big. Just a smidge. But yeah, so I don't think people are doing it properly for the most part. Yeah. People already struggle eating enough protein and fiber and eating right. Because yes, there is a right way to eat.
Yeah.
There's no good or bad food. Yes, there are.
Yes, there is. There is.
You can eat them in moderation, but there are good and bad food.
Yeah.
Doesn't make you bad.
Yeah. I hate when people are like, are like, there's no such thing as good or bad food. Somebody had mentioned they're like, that's a really harmful thing to say, because I was like, bad food. I said bad food, and they're like, this is very harmful rhetoric or something like that. And I was like, no, I'll scream it
I
from
would
the
stand on that.
mountaintops.
Yeah.
That there is such a thing as bad food. Are you telling me that like
Hot Cheetos. Those are not good.
demonic?
There's
just kidding.
No, yes.
Yeah, what is good from Hot Cheetos?
Takis.
Yeah, blue Takis. What is
those
good?
are-
Hot Cheetos and Takis. Hot Cheetos and Takis. I can't get enough of these Hot Cheetos and Takis.
Where's the nutrition in there?
Yeah,
You know?
there's zero. It
Yeah.
is a refined carbohydrate full of fat and salt and usually sugar. There's
Right.
nothing in there that your body really wants or needs.
No.
It is
it's
bad.
It's a fucking snack.
They're assigning morality to it when we talk about it, we're talking about like bad for our bodies. Like when we eat it, we shit our pants.
Ow, look away!
And it's hot fire.
It's coming out of me like lava.
I can feel the hotness coating my stomach.
Yeah.
No other food does that. Whole
Right.
foods don't do that besides like peppers.
Dude, I can eat I used to eat carrot, when I was getting off of when I was trying to reduce my sugar intake and getting over my sugar addiction.
We could probably do a whole video about sugar addiction.
We should.
I had a coming to Jesus moment in 2021, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I ate, do you know what Tony's chocolate is?
No.
So they're big. They're like bigger than my phone.
Oh,
so
is it the whole chocolate bar says Tony's on it? It's
Yes.
all across. Yeah, okay, I know what that is.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I ate one of those for breakfast. This was after I lost my weight, by the way. I've always, I think that's another reason why people try to dog my journey. It's because I've always struggled with food stuff my whole life. So it wasn't just fat. It's the whole mental aspect of all of it. So I was severely addicted to sugar, obviously. And I ate an entire fucking Tony's chocolate bar for breakfast. Proceeded to go to work, whatever. I think I might have ate it at work. I got a Twix, a Kit Kat, and an Almond Joy from our vending machine.
Damn.
That was my lunch. Mm-hmm.
That's insulin resistance. That's
I'm surprised. I'm surprised I didn't have any issue. Or maybe I did. I just didn't.
Well, I mean,
know.
it probably wasn't insulin resistant, but when you start your day off with a ton of sugar, you're just going to be chasing
horrible.
sugar all day.
And then I would go to Crumble because I worked walking distance.
Oh yeah, you talked about how you'd bring Crumble to your coworkers.
I would bring it every
day.
Monday because they would have their new flavors. I would bring in. I think I was in debt back then too, so I was just it was still kind of.
You're fuck it, let me put it on a credit card.
Yeah.
Dumb.
And yeah, so after that day, I literally sat in front of my mirror and I was like, you know that meme where he's pointing here? That was me. You got to edit that in.
Yeah.
No more fucking sugar.
Dude,
No,
but when I
favorite-
was trying to get off of sugar, I replaced my sugar not addiction, but I replaced anytime that I wanted to have sugar, I was let's go for spicy. Because spice kind of hits a similar receptor. So when you eat something really, really spicy, it chases it, increases your adrenaline, and then that kind of is a dopamine hit. So when you're going for sugar, you get that dopamine hit. So I was going for spice. Girl, I am a hot sauce connoisseur now. I'm obsessed with hot sauces. I mean, you know I love chili crisp, and I like the spicier the better. But I
agree.
Yeah, I can eat I would eat Carolina Reaper hot sauces. And when I pooped, I would never get a spicy ass. Maybe sometimes, depending on what. Yeah, but every time I eat. What?
Where did the spiciness go?
I don't know, but when I eat hot Cheetos, my ass is on fire. That's what I was trying to get at. Is hot Cheetos. What are they putting in hot Cheetos that where I poop it out? It's burning on the same way out.
Carolina Reapers go.
Yeah, sometimes Carolina, some sauces. It depends. I think if it's oil based, it'll be more spicy coming out. But other than that, it's just my body absorbs it. I don't know. It's less spicy, but I love hot sauce. Dude.
I love hot too. We went to a Nepalese place yesterday, and they always ask oh, how do you want it spicy? And we say yes because we love spicy. And he was like, have you ever had Indian spicy? And he's on a scale. He's super nice. He's on a scale of 1 to 10, how spicy? Indian spicy. And we go, an 8, 8 to 9. And he's like, okay, I'll bring out one dish and we'll see, and then we'll cook the. And it was great. It was spicy, but it wasn't like painful.
I've never eaten spicy Indian food and been like, this is like, I've had Mexican hot sauce and it's like way hotter.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yes. Yeah. The hottest hot sauce I've ever had, it was my old boss's wife, and she made it was like a green one. It was like, how do I describe it? Kind of like, I guess it was avocado based.
Oh.
It was creamy.
Yeah.
It was like a green creamy.
Those are sneaky because like if it's anything fat based or oil based, it's going to stick around longer.
Maybe that's what it was, because it hurt going in, going down, and going out. It was not fun. It was delicious though.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, I love hot sauce. I do. And then there's this one hot sauce, and Lola's hot sauce is like I love their hot sauss.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah.
I like Melinda's. We have a lot of those.
So Lola in Tagalog is grandmother. So from the Philippines.
This one?
Dude. Yep, that's the one.
I don't think I've ever tried this.
Good. It's good. It's a good one to just have in your fridge. Unless you get if you like really, really spicy, you can get, I think it's called like their something special or something like that. That's really good. But their variety is really yummy. I think they do a wonderful job. I think they're on par with Melinda, maybe even better. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I think it said they have one at Safeway, and I live by a Safeway, so I'll have to go check it out.
Yeah, I love their hot sauce. But yeah.
Oh, right before we end, this is a great comment.
Okay,
you may be happy being obese, but most people, given the opportunity to take a pill or shot to be thin, are going to choose it. And that actually rings true, because a lot of people in the fat acceptance community are
doing it,
taking it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And many formerly obese people are now speaking openly about what a problem it actually was, from their energy level to health to finding pretty clothes and wiping their butts, to how they're treated and respected in public. That only has one like. That's surprising. That's true.
I'm gonna like it. There you go. 2 likes. Let me screenshot that before they delete it. Oh, it's only from 5 weeks ago. So
yeah,
Paulina, you've been scratching me for the last half hour.
Oh.
I agree. If there was somebody on the planet who had the power to snap their fingers and everybody would be at a normal body size, they would. A lot of the people in the fat acceptance community would do it. I think a lot of their whole, I'm happy with this body, I'm happy with how I am. It's cope. It's absolutely cope. And that's
all it is.
That's what we're here
for. A lot of people who are stuck in like their broke ways, because there's a huge overlap with health and finance. A lot of it has to do with personal responsibility, not making the best choices. Of course, there are some situations that are genuinely not people's faults, but the Caleb Hammer show actually proves this a lot, where people are like, like society's keeping me down. It's not my fault I'm broke. And then you go through their statements and it's all like junk and shit.
All junk food, all fast food, all sneaky purchases. Like they're going to the gas station 3 times a day.
Yeah.
Yes. That's not mentally healthy.
A lot of people have the same mindset where they're like, well, money doesn't buy happiness. I'm okay that I don't make a lot of money, blah, blah, blah. But if you could snap your finger and you don't even have to be wealthy, just, doing fine, you would do it.
You would do it.
But because you don't think that you can, which by the way, you can, I don't think people understand how you talk about yourself and the things that you're capable of actually matter.
Yeah, words have power, and the way that you talk about yourself and the way that and your goals in the future, like what how you see yourself in the future. So like if you're like, I'm never going to be this, I'm never going to do this, then you're never going to do it.
You never will.
Yeah, you're never
you have to
do
be fucking delusional. If someone else can do it, you can too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's why a lot of people yeah, get a whole mouthful of food. What was I saying? Oh, you have to be like, a lot of people are only where they're at now, like successfully wise, because they're a little crazy. Like I would, yeah. Like you have 100%. To be, you have to
be delusional.
Yeah, almost. Yeah, you have to be delusional and believe that I can do this. It's hard, but I'm gonna do it because you don't think I can. Almost like where did these people? It's like nobody. What's the word I'm looking for? Nobody's challenging themselves anymore. Nobody's
like soft.
Yeah, super soft.
And they just like give up.
Yeah, well, that's the give up culture.
With everything, like their
Yeah.
health and their finances. Like, no, there's so much like I need to start posting on my other channel. There's so much like doomer content where they're like, well, I'll never retire, so I'm just gonna buy whatever I want.
Dude, I hate doomer. I hate that where they're like, why would I even worry about buying a house right now when like the world's not even gonna be here? You know what I mean? Like,
and guess what? The world's gonna be here.
Yeah, it will because
it will. That's just how it works.
Yeah, or has it just been the end of the world like for the last like 8 generations? Everybody's thought the world was ending.
Well, and that's the thing about obviously I don't not interested in kids, but a lot of people are like, who would have kids in this time period? But then I feel like every generation has said that.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
we never experienced anything like this, but then them back then have also not experienced anything like that too.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's an interesting topic.
No, you're absolutely right. I think the only reason why people are like that now is because we have a phone, like a computer in our hands, and we're being like exposed to like a lot of the crazy stuff that's going on. So it does seem pretty scary, but like most of the times, like we'll be okay. Yeah.
We'll persevere.
All right. Did you have anything
are we
else
tapping out?
Yeah, I think we are.
No,
anything else you wanted to add?
I'm at a whopping 890 steps, so I got some walking to do.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me on my channel and inviting me on yours. I really appreciate it.
Yes, of course. Yeah, make sure you guys watch the other one if you're here first. If you made it this far.
You're probably not, because Melina's cooler than I am.
No, you are just as cool.
Thank you. I appreciate you so much, and I'm really glad that we're like talking and chilling and we're friends now. So
yes, we are friends. Yay. You have my phone number, so
yay. All right. Well, everybody, if you made it this far, what should we emoji?
Let's do an apple.
An apple?
An apple.
I like it. All right, everybody. If you made it this far, leave us an apple in the comments below. Let us know what your opinions are about these copes. What do you guys have? What do you guys think about give up culture? And what do you think of when you hear those words, give up culture? Big L's? Big losers?
You fucking loser!
But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching all the way to the end. If you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe and give a like the video if you liked it.
It helps. It really does, you guys.
Thank you.
That's why we say it in every video.
Yeah, you've got to, because you guys need to be reminded. But yeah, thank you again, Melina. I had a lot of fun.
Course. Bye.
Bye.
Crosshair.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think. Ooh. Okay.
Oh, baby.
Oh, she ripped
We're almost done, sweetie. I'm sorry.
Michael, I'm letting Polly out. Are you home? Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
He's like, yeah. Good morrow, everybody. You like that?
Yeah.
Last day I knew you were my pet. I wanna tell you that I love